Good morning to everybody. Today I am going to give you tips how to maintain your printer. In this session I am going to give 10 steps to maintain your printer, which is more useful and give more life to your printer. That means a laser printer or inkjet printer may come along with your life extent. First thing, after buying a printer, you have to buy one cover, printer cover. That is very important. That cover will protect you from insects, rat and dust. If you do not have a cover, that is original manufactured cover, buy a blue color thick cloth and cover your printer with bottom side also. That will protect from all other unwanted elements like rat, insects, ants and dust. Second step, to maintain your cartridge life, what you have to do is, if the printer is not under use, a printer which is going to be the personal use printer means regularly the user won't use, rarely they will use. If they use rarely, the printer cartridge life will get reduced, because the cartridge consists of two types of blades. One is wiper blade, another one is doctor blade, one charge roller and one magnetic roller and one drum. These things has to get charged often. That means in 2 days once you have to switch on your printer, switch off the printer. While you switch on and switch off, what is happening is the cartridge is getting rotate. That helps the cartridge to rotate the powder which is available inside your cartridge. Also, which make the blade like wiper and doctor blade make tension. Also, which allows charge roller and drum to get charge and discharge. This charging and discharging event is happen often. The print quality will be the good. The only thing is, every 3 days once you have to switch on and switch off the printer. This is to give you a long life to your cartridge. Third step, use quality paper. Don't use under quality paper. Use minimum 70 GSM paper. Maximum you can use 85 GSM paper. 75 GSM paper is the best paper. JK Red is the best paper. And one important advice is, don't use the used paper. If you want to take the two-side printout, front side and back side, take the first front side, keep little bit time outside, then keep the paper for the next side. Because once if you take the first page, the paper will get smudged like this, little bit fold both sides. So if you keep outside, that will come into the normal position. Then you can take the printout, which it will be perfect. Fourth point, if you are a regular user, that means every day if you are going to take the printout, means keep the paper in paper tray and make cover for the paper tray. But one thing you should follow every day when you are going to take the printout, take the paper from paper day and dust off the paper, remove the dust then keep once again into the paper tray, then you give a printout. That means when you everyday morning, suddenly if you give the printout, what will be happen means the paper, the top paper will have dust. The dust go inside the printer, which will affect the cartridge drum, cartridge blade and cartridge charge roller. Also, which will affect the fusor film. So, better every day, end of the day, take out the paper and keep into the paper cover, close the printer, cover the printer and close your or shut down your system and close your office or close the printer. This is the way to give long life to your cartridge, printer as well as fusor film unit, especially Teflon sheet. Then, and one more thing, and fifth point, when the cartridge got exhaust, how you can understand the cartridge got exhaust means, if you give printout, one side it will come dull or mid you won't get printout or left and right you won't get printout. That shows your cartridge powder got exhaust. That means you have to replace a new cartridge. That means you have to replace a cartridge. In this situation, you should not take out the cartridge. In this situation, you should not take out the cartridge and shake front and back. If you shake, what will be happen? Generally, the cartridge is having two units. One is powder unit, another one is called drum unit. The drum unit is having waste powder section. The waste powder section may full. When you shake the cartridge, the waste powder spill around the printer. Once if you insert, surely you'll get 10 to 15 pages, no issue at all. But thing is, the waste powder go and spill around the printer and make your laser unit cover by dust. Then you will get a light printout. So that what you have to do, when the cartridge got exhaust, either take the cartridge and hand out to the refilling center to refill the cartridge, or otherwise better buy a new cartridge, put into a printer. Nowadays the compatible cartridges are very less. Always place the original cartridge, that is advisable. Original cartridges means new cartridge. If you are a personal purpose customer, use only new cartridge. Don't go for refilling, because you are going to take rarely printout, so that you can use always original, that is always new cartridge. But commercial people, they can't offer each and every time for new cartridge, so that they can go for refill. The refill will give more pages than the original cartridge, so that the commercial people always they are trying to refill their cartridge. And whenever if you want to place a new cartridge or refill the cartridge inside your printer, whenever if you are buying a new cartridge or refilled cartridge, you are trying to insert into your printer, what should you follow means, before inserting the cartridge, plug out the cable, power cable as well as USB cable, take one cloth, take one wet cloth, remove the water completely, wipe inside the cartridge, wipe inside the printer, clean the inside the printer, then make the printer to get dry at least 5 to 10 minutes. After that, then insert your new cartridge or refilled cartridge, then connect the power cable as well as USB cable. Now you give the printout. That printer life will get increased. And one more thing, see, if you are having two printers, having only one USB cable, don't plug out often the USB cable from one printer to another printer, because the USB cable cost is very less. That is 100 to 120 rupees only. So if you have two printer, buy two USB cable, connect separately. This printer, inkjet color printer separately, black and white laser printer separately, because in your laptop or CPU you will be having more USB options. So separately connect the each and every printer. That is good. Rather than plugging out and inserting into this printer, into that printer into this printer, what will be happening? Your USB formatter board is more costly than USB cable. Formatter board comes around 3,500 to 6,000 rupees. Your USB cable is only 120 rupees. So buy a separate USB cable for each and every printer. Connect the each and every printer separately to your laptop or your CPU. That is very important. Don't plug in often, right? And one more thing, generally if you buy a printer from abroad, they will give only 2-pin power cable. They will give only 2-pin power cable. That 2-pin power cable which is suitable for abroad only, not for Indian electrical EV method, right? So you have to buy a 3-pin power cable, because the third pin, earth pin, which is very important for our printer, because while switch on the printer, that time you will try to insert the cartridge. That time the metal parts may touch your fingers, you will get shock if you are using 2-pin. So if you use 3-pin, you won't get shock. So better always any electrical device in our country use 3-pin. That is highly advisable. If you are the volume of the user, this you are going to use more and more every day, means go for refill. But if you are the personal purpose user, rare user, go only original cartridge. That will be very, very suitable for you. Don't go for refill, rare user. Don't go for refill, rare user. Because when you use regularly, the cartridge will be active all parts. The cartridge parts active all, like drum, charge roller, doctor blade, wiper blade, magnetic roller, all will be inactive. When you are not using very long, that blade and all got smudges, because the edges are rubber. So rubber will get spoiled when you are not using very long. So that when you are getting any poor printout or horizontal or vertical line, simply remove the cartridge, buy a new cartridge and place for the personal purpose. First, the new cartridge will deal only less number of pages, no issue at all. Buy always original compatible cartridge. But volume of user, commercial user, they only think about the refilling the cartridge. Okay. So 15 days once, clean your printer clearly outside, and paper tray. You will in 1020 means you will be having 2 paper trays. One for continuous, another one for rare page paper. You clean that clearly, right? These are all the methods you should follow to maintain your printer. If you maintain these methods, apply these methods, you will get a long life for your printer. See, if you buy a printer like HP, Brother, Samsung, Konika, Panasonic, Kyocera, whatever printer, all printers are good. All printers are good. The thing is, you have to maintain. The HP printer will give more yield, which supports refilling than other printers. The only printer which is supporting refilling is HP only. Other printers like Brother, Konika, Panasonic, Kyocera, Samsung, these printers not support that much for refilling. So you should use for original cartridge always. So all laser printer manufactured to give a quality printout as well as which will travel in your life very long when you use the cartridge properly. The printer life is only depends on cartridge. The printer life is only depends on cartridge. So don't worry about cartridge price, buy always new cartridge and place into your printer. Take the quality printout and enjoy your printing life, as well as you give more life to your printer. The more life for your printer based on only cartridge. Okay, because of the cartridge only your printer life is going to get increased, right? HP printer only supporting refilling highly rather than other printers, Brother, Samsung, Konika, Kyocera, Panasonic, Xerox. These printers are highly manufactured based on the new cartridge. Okay, so maintain these things in your mind and follow these steps and give more life to your printer. Enjoy your printer. At the any time, if you want to take the printout like 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, or immediately if you want to take some reservation ticket like flight ticket, train ticket, immediately means if you want to take the immediate means you have to maintain the printer properly. Maintain is nothing but placing the cartridge is very important. Placing the cartridge is, the printer is highly depends on cartridge only. You have to maintain the cartridge properly. If you maintain the cartridge properly, you will get a life very long for your printer. Thanking you. If you like my video, put like, share to your friends and subscribe my channel. Why I am asking you to subscribe is, every day I am giving tips and techniques regarding printer, laptop, CPU. Also I am giving videos for refilling all printer cartridges which is available in printer industries. If anyone watch my videos regularly, they can at least maintain their CPU, laptop, printer themselves without going for a service center, or they can become a service engineer also. Thanking you. Have a nice day. Welcome.